everyone, welcome to another not so very challenge in Paralives video. I'm going to check the newspaper to see what is happening in town while Emerald is at work. It says that the town is holding the weekly treasure hunt today at Castle Plaza, and once Emerald workday ends, she will go there. The mayor also reminds the citizens to stay hydrated. We are having a heat wave right now in Portugal, so I agree with the mayor, and this is actually good advice. Emerald workday is over and she will go to Castle Plaza. Once she got there, I decided to check the townie requests. There was only one request and the lady was asking for help to find mushrooms. Near the townie requests board, there was a couple of them, not the kind that the lady was looking for. In this case, Emerald will not accept the request. Instead, she's going to grab a snack from the vending machine. She's hungry and no one can blame her. Last time she grabbed some food at work, she got a virus. So even the vending machine has better food than her workplace, I guess. After she eats the snack, she will invite Julian over. I am really hoping this relationship evolves even further in this part. We will see. Sometimes when you try to go too fast, the game has other plans for your parents and things don't go as planned. But at least in the last part we made some progress, and clearly Julian is the one for Emerald. When it comes to the treasure hunt, I didn't find the area, or maybe it already happened. Julian is finally here, and as you can see now they have more interaction since they are lovers, but for some reason after the kiss they are still very far away from each other. This is kind of funny, but I hope that changes in the future. After the kiss, they are going to talk about their first meeting. When it comes to Emerald, I want for her to ask Julian to move in or invite Julian to move in. We will see how that goes. Then Emerald went for a passionate kiss. It's so funny how they get so close for the kiss, but then they immediately are miles away from each other. I decided to go for the there's something in here interaction to help them out a little bit. I wish the eat a snack one was there before Emerald got food from the vending machine, but oh well. The ask to move in interaction showed up, and this is the reason why sometimes I feel like we should wait a little longer, because as you can see it was a fail and I am so upset about it. Emerald is already in the middle of her young adult stage, and I kinda want for her to have the next heir soon, but she still needs to do more romantic interactions before Julian moves in. I am trying all the romantic interactions to see if she can ask him again to move in with her. At some point there wasn't any more romantic interactions, but they are still talking and working on their relationship. I also moved them to a different area in Castle Plaza, but I didn't realize it was next to the garbage. I'm so sorry, Emerald, for this. Said she loves him right in front of a huge trash can. I'm so sorry. Let's move again to a different area in Castle Plaza so they can talk a bit more. There's a couple of romantic interactions again. Emerald is going for them. After the hug, I think both were too tired, so it was impossible for them to talk because of that. I decided it was time for Emerald to go home. Once she got home, she had to take care of her needs, but I got the notification saying that today she was the one who was too tired and had to leave. Usually Julian, but today it was actually Emerald that had to leave. Shortly after Emerald got home, we got another day, another story, and this time I decided to go for the sun pack. In there I picked the you gain a sudden motivation to work. I really hope she gets an upgrade point soon, because I feel that she kind of feels stuck at work. Let's hope for the best. When it comes to her want, she will level up a skill by herself, or I hope so, and she will eat a snack from the fridge, and she is sad for what happened at work yesterday. Sometimes I forget about the wants, but she needs to complete them to upgrade her personality as well. After the snack, she will use the toilet. At first, I was thinking that maybe crying in the shower would help, but shortly after that option was gone and she just took a regular shower. As you can see, I changed a couple of things in the bathroom. The previous shower was huge for such a small bathroom like this. This one looks better, in my opinion. I also decided for Emerald to clean something since she needs to have more food. She usually cleans everything right after, so this will help her get more personality points. Again, today I am paying more attention to her wants and needs more of. Personality level up for Emerald. Let's see what we got. There are two options. The first one says that you can introduce yourself in an introvert manner, which means a new together card. Every time your para meets someone who is also good at being alone, they instantly become friends and get happy points plus inspired points. The second option is an exception for close friends, and it says when in a group with only pairs you are close to, you will gain happy points, learning speed point, and I think your pair can have more successful interactions with other pairs. In this case, I decided the first option was better for Emerald. To be fair, it was a difficult choice to make, both sound interesting, but the first one makes more sense since in her background story she secretly craves connection. Until she goes to work, she will practice the programming skill which is required for the challenge itself, and a lot of times her wants are related to learned skills, so I hope this helps her with the personality points as well. Just like that, it was time for Emerald to go to work. It's finally Friday, but last Friday Emerald got a virus at work. Let's hope today we don't get the Friday the 13th situation here. While Emerald is at work, I checked the newspaper. The only thing new is they are still looking for a cook. No virus today, but Emerald is very tired, so she will go home, take care of her needs, and soon after we got again another day, another story, and today I went for the life goals pack. I decided for the new family card. It says that Emerald has new goals, which include trying for a baby, give birth, and buy a crib for the baby. In my opinion, this makes sense for Emerald. As I said earlier, she is in the middle of the young adult stage. I really wish she and Julian get together and start a family soon. I still need to keep an eye on Emerald once, and she will practice the programming skill for a little bit. She is also a night owl, so I think she enjoys staying up late working on her skill. Soon after, she reached level 5 in the technology skill, and just like that, she also reached level 5 in the programming skill. I am very proud of Emerald. She is doing great when it comes to her skills. Now it's time to get some rest, and then I was trying to place the pizza from the inventory that we have since the first part in the kitchen counter, but it was gone. She ate all the slices, I guess. So she needs to make something else once she wakes up. Why is Emerald brushing her teeth in the kitchen sink? I have no idea. Why aren't you doing that in the bathroom? I don't know. She also needs to use the toilet and take a shower soon. Then we are going to finally enjoy the weekend. She doesn't work on the weekend. Since one of her wants is to watch TV, I want for her to watch the documentary channel. Once we complete that one, we will move on to other things. My goal at first was for Emerald to go to the tiny beach right next to her house, but once again I saw a giant box on the shore, so Emerald will collect that. And guess what? Another piano. Why are we getting all those pianos on the beach of all places? I don't get it. I decided for Emerald to go to the other beach. In there was a treasure, and she got the Madame X portrait or painting. I'm wondering if I can finally make a donation to the museum or something like that. We finally sold the piano, and I think we got enough money to cover our bills next week. Hopefully, finally, Emerald will call Julian and see if we can get other romantic interactions and stuff like that. For a moment, it looks like he was already leaving, but Emerald is able to talk to him now. Or should I say Emerald is able to kiss him now? She also failed to complete a couple of wants today, but she found interesting things around the beach, so it's fine. At some point, the autosave icon showed up in my game and was in the video for a really long time. I don't know if it is because my computer was overheating a little bit. She went with the logical problem interaction first. I felt very tempted to try the invite to move in interaction again, but last time it was a fail, so we need to work on that a little longer. She will tell jokes, she will keep trying romantic interactions as well, as long as they keep showing up. Now the invite to move in interaction appear again with the 100 sign, so I think we are good now and we can finally ask Julian to move in. And yes, Julian just moved in with Emerald and Emerald completed a want. So this is awesome. The first want I selected for Julian was for him to propose to Emerald. They will have a couple more romantic interactions now. I also wanted to check Julian's personality and relationships to make sure that Emerald is the only one he is interested in, and the only para he has in the romantic situation is Emerald, which is great. I still think it might be too soon for the ask about children in the future interactions, so she went with the love in the air again, and Emerald has a new one. She wants to try for a baby with Julian. This one aligns with her new life goals I was talking about earlier. Shortly after, there was an interaction for them to try for a baby, and I have to say that I wish I had done things differently in this part, but they were on the beach and I thought it was a bad idea for them. So I decided to go with another romantic interaction, and it was time for them to go home together this time. I have to say that off screen I made them talk 4 hours to see if that interaction showed up again, but it didn't, sadly. The only thing that happened is that they talked about having children in the future, and it says that they can try for a baby now, but options still didn't show up in my game. We got the another day, another story. I thought each one would get a different card, but I was wrong. I picked the everyone learns better together card for them, since I don't think each one can get a different card. After they had lunch, I decided for Julian to propose to Emerald. I know it's not the most romantic place, and he still has his PJ on, but I want for them to get married as fast as possible to see if the try for baby interaction will show up or not. It says that they are now engaged. I think it looks so cute, even if it's not the most romantic place ever, but still cute in my opinion, the interaction between them. They talked for hours afterwards, no luck with the trying for baby interaction, so instead I decided for them to go on the beach right next to Emerald House, and they will elope right there. They have their formal clothes on and they are finally getting married. I feel like we are getting somewhere. I really hope that in the next part they can try for a baby and everything works out for them. I will end this video right here. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy videos like this, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.